Bam! Hello, everybody. It's me, the Invisible Gunslinger number one. How you doing? Hey, I hope you're doing all fantastically. Now, I'm going to be playing a little bit of a game called I Want to Be the Boshy, and I have no idea how far I'm going to get in this game. But I'll tell you one thing: I went back and I looked at the footage, and I think I know exactly what I was doing wrong. Because everybody, when you can go back and look at your footage, you'll know exactly what is going on. Because that's when you are at your sharpest, when you're at your smartest, is when you're looking back at your own mistakes. And I think I know what to do. I have not put this into practice. Oh my God, 7,000 deaths. Shut up. Okay, I have not put this into practice yet, but I think I know what I was doing wrong. Let me show you what I think I was doing. Okay, so I did that, obviously. That is what I think I was doing wrong. I wasn't shooting the guy, because I noticed that I was jumping there. I was jumping there to get across the gap anyway, right? And if I'm jumping across the gap anyway, I looked at it and I was like, wait a minute, can I shoot that guy? And I wanted to put it into practice. So I'm glad I can do that. I was just spamming there. That was pure luck. And I was like, no. By the way, I'm drinking some water today because I went to a party for one of my friends who's going off and joining the Marines. And while I was there was quite a bit of scotch nestled away in a cooler. And I had about 3 of them in about 15 minutes. Just downed them all really quick. I hardly talked to anybody. I was like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me just show you what I think I was doing wrong, okay? So I'm shooting these guys, jump, and then dying. I'm dying to the bottom guy a lot. That's what I noticed. I wasn't dying to the top guy that much. Or even when I got a shot off on the top guy, it was the bottom guy that was always killing me. So I was like, can I get rid of that bottom guy? And I think that's what that jump is for. I think. I haven't actually gotten to the other side, obviously, because I just put it into, you know, I just tried it. But, typical that the first time I try it out on camera, it would work. Typical. In fact, you want to know something typical? Ah! Ah! What now? No! I was spamming! I knew something like this was going to happen. You couldn't make it the final screen, could you, buddy? No! You couldn't. Final screen! Oh God, what's after this? I can at least see what's after this. What the heck's this pillar? I was just spamming away. I had no idea what was going on. Oh no! I will have my revenge! That better be the last thing. Okay, now we've got to dodge. Well, not dodge, but we've got to get past pillars. Oh my God. Is it? Oh, I see what you got to do. Or I think I do. You got to get to about there and then jump over them. Why, Solgren? By the way, it's been a couple days since I last recorded this, because I'm still getting up Cthulhu Saves the World stuff. But Zero Mega Man X told me that this is his favorite part in the game. He said that if Solgren, well not Solgren, but if somebody made a part of a game that was just this, that was just running like a ninja, he said it's like, that wasn't a sentence. He says it, what? He didn't say what. He says it makes him feel like a ninja. And I was like, because he told me specifically, before, I think when I was in this world, he was like, Gunslinger, okay. Listen, the only thing you have to know about World 10 is that there's going to be a part that you'll love, and there's going to be a part that everybody rage quits at. So I was like, okay. And I got to this, and I'm thinking, good God, what is this? This must be the thing he's talking about. But no, this was the thing that he loved. This was the thing that he loved. Couldn't believe it. When he told me that, I nearly punched him in the face, even though we were on a Skype call. Nearly. And by the way, I would just like to say a big I'm sorry to my friend Hawkeye, who I just talked to like 2 minutes ago on Steam. We were talking about doing Killing Floor on Hell on Earth difficulty once I get my medic skill to level 6. If you don't know or play Killing Floor, I'm sorry, you're kind of lost in all this. Basically, Hawkeye is a friend of mine who plays Killing Floor with me quite a bit, and we have a jolly good time. Usually with our friends Megsy and MJ, and they're usually in the Skype call with me blubbering like cowards. Cowards. Well, not MJ that much, but Megsy does, and it's hysterical. I love you, Megsy. But anyway, basically, oh, and I less than 3 you, MJ. But anyway, so yeah, we were just talking about that, and I just want to say sorry to Hawkeye because he just told me that he... Oh, I'm sorry for that! Ugh, I forgot about that. But he basically said that he was playing Boshy for about 7 hours straight, which I believe him because he's absolutely insane. He'll do the craziest stuff, and I think last time I talked to him, he was stuck on Bomber... Well, he wasn't stuck. I think last time he played, he was on Bomberman, and he said this... He didn't tell me how far he got, but he said this Ninja Gaiden thing almost blew his head off. And, so yeah, I just want to say sorry to him. But now I'm going to tell you guys something interesting that happened to me the other day. In fact, yesterday, to be precise. Yesterday... Well, let me back this up a little bit. 2 days ago, I got a call on my cell phone. My ringtone is... But anyway, I got a call on my cellular phone from Radio Shack. Yeah, I was surprised. And actually, I wasn't there to answer the phone because I was dead asleep because I had been recording, I think, Cthulhu Saves the World the previous night, and I was not awake for the phone call, which I was surprised about because usually my phone wakes me up. Even after I've only had like an hour's worth of sleep. If somebody calls me, I usually can hear it and wake up. But anyway, I got a call from them saying like, oh, hey, we got your application here, and it would be nice if you could come in. And I was like, okay. And I decided to bike over there because that's what I do. I like biking, even though well, if you guys don't know the story, I have a pink bike because I am partially colorblind, and I could have sworn I would have put my hand to God's chest and my other hand on a stack of Bibles, and I would have sworn that it was purple. I swear. It was purple. And then when I got it home, it transmogrified into pink. And it must have been the store lighting or something. I refuse to believe that I accidentally bought a pink bike. It isn't that bad. It's actually a very reliable bike. But anyway, so I'm riding my bike. I'm actually in my black suit because well, if you've been sticking with my Boshy videos, you will remember the incident I had over at Toys R Us with the jeans, and I was not about to repeat that. If you don't know, by the way, I had an interview canceled because I walked in to Toys R Us while I was wearing... I had an interview canceled because I walked in to the store to go talk to the manager, and I was wearing jeans. And they kicked me out. They said, you have to go reschedule over jeans. They weren't torn. They were perfectly respectable. They weren't... Oh my god. They weren't my god. My god would never wear jeans. He's a Dockers man. But anyway. He's a booty shorts man. Anyway. Even though technically booty shorts can be made out of jeans, but not these ones. No, 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 no. But anyway, so I went in my black suit because I personally really like my black suit. And what was funny was I actually had cut my own hair the previous day because I have gotten very cheap because I was still in my head trying to stretch out the $300 so that I got from working at Toys R Us for about a month. Yeah, I only got paid $300 a month. But I was working there for about 3 weeks. I actually got a week free because I see what you gotta do. You gotta jump when you're like right there. I'm leaving my mouse there. But anyway, hey, I think we're close. I think we're close, everybody. If that's the last thing. And it looks pretty final stage-ish. Anyway, I'm so glad I figured out that thing where you gotta kill this guy. There we go. Anyway. What was I saying? So yeah, basically what I've been trying to do is to stretch out the $300 that I got from Toys R Us, kind of like, okay, I might have been fired from there. Well, terminated is the better term. And, I don't know, in my head it was kind of a, like, saving grace, you know, oh, you might have got you might have gotten canned, but you know, you still got the money. You still got the money. It's okay. You haven't spent all that money. In fact, I got to go fill out my taxes for the. I landed on the thing. Why did you stall? Why did I? By the way, I have one other thing to say about this wall jump thing after I'm done with this. In fact, I'll say it right now before I forget. This wall jumping thing should be in the tutorial. I'm telling you right now, Saul. Dang, it lagged. 1 second. Darn it, I had to move my mouse. Poopy. But anyway, Solgren, this wall jumping thing should be in the tutorial. You know why? So I was talking with some people. I was like, yeah, man, I'm on this thing, and I had to look up the thing. You know, I'm on the wall jump accelerated run thingy, and I had to look it up to know what to do. And they're like, wow, that's pretty stupid. And then they said, you know, I remember back when you were doing the Metal Gear world, and you didn't even know what they were, the blue wall jumping things. And I was like, yeah, it was complete luck that I even guessed that those things were wall jumping things. So Solgren, buddy, friend, guy, just it would take one screen to identify what is a wall jumping material and what you can do with it. I mean, I shot a bullet. I don't care what you say. But anyway, I don't care what you say. You know, you could say, oh, you know, Gunslinger, this wall jumping thing doesn't even come in. The wall jumping itself doesn't even come into play until World 7. And, you know, this accelerated run thing, even if it only happens once in this one instance, in this one world, it's... Let me put it this way. How often do you run into save jumping? I have not seen... I could have made that. Why did I do that? Anyway, I could have... No. All I'm saying is that save jumping doesn't occur all the time, but it's in the tutorial. It's in the tutorial. You know why? So you'll know the mechanics. So you'll know what to do. That's baloney. That is absolute baloney that you want me to land on the third platform. What is that, Solgren? Why? But anyway, yeah, that's my thing. Put it in the tutorial. It would take one screen of here's what this is, here's what you can do with it, okay? I'm just saying, because me just being the average Joe Blow of, I like to think, average intelligence, I couldn't figure that out. I'm just saying. I almost had it. I almost had that. I almost had it dead on. But anyway, so getting back to my job thingy, or, you know, the interview thingy. So I'm in my black suit, because I like my black suit, and I'm riding my pink bike, because I like my pink bike, and it must have been quite the funny scene, just seeing me, and like I said, I'd cut my hair because I wanted to save some money, because I've been very, very cheap as of, strangulation. I've been very, very cheap as of late because I want to save my money and all that, because if my money disappears and it's like, well, I didn't take anything away from that job, even though I probably have spent it on food, and actually I spent some of that money on dying. I spent some of that money on buying Bayonetta and Dragon Age 2, which I still not have played, even though I've heard they're both... Well, Dragon Age 2, I've heard the first one is far superior, but I have that one on Steam. I just need a better computer so I can run it. But I might be able to run it, but I don't know. I kind of don't want to risk it. Or if it can run, I think it'll make my computer bake like an oven. I shot that guy, I don't care what you say. But anyway, So basically, the thing I'm trying to get at is that I cut my own hair, even though I probably could have taken it down to the barbershop and looked at all the pretty Asian women that cut my hair. But, you know, I don't have to pay $10 to look at pretty Asian women. I only have to pay to get touched by them. But anyway, that was a bad joke, I'm sorry. And that's why no Asian woman would touch me. Because I'm me! I make jokes. I'm a funny man. I should have killed that guy. I still could have. I should have killed him out of pure vengeance. But anyway. So I cut my own hair, and it looks pretty alright. And, pretty much... what it all comes down to, there we go. I have to jump on the second one, don't I? I have to jump on the second one and then jump over, because if I jump on the third one, I'll bet you, you know what, I'll bet you, ow, I'll bet you, that was like 8 of my fingers cracking right there. I'll bet you that if you jump on the third one, like when you go onto the other screen, it's too close to jump all the way. Like you need to jump on the second one to get your run up. But all that aside, so I cut my own hair and it looks all right, and I'm on the streets and I'm biking along, listening to my music, pretty as can be. And actually, my headphones have gotten very, very, very frayed as of late. Even though I love my headphones, I've had them for like a year and a half, which is like way longer than I've had any other headphones. And pretty much, I was adjusting them because you have to kind of like, you have to twist the input, like the little cord where you plug it in. You kind of have to twist it like one of the old radio dials, like you're tuning in. And I know that might get annoying to a lot of you guys, but I honestly don't find it that bad. It isn't horrible yet. I'm sure it's going to get a lot worse. I mean, it can only get worse, right? Oh, that sucks. But anyway, so I'm riding along, pretty as you please. Yeah, that's right, I'm pretty. And I'm biking along, and I have about half an hour to get to my interview. It's at 2. And I, at this point, was very, very tired because I had been up for 24 hours, and I was trying to keep myself awake by, biking. I think if I had driven over there, I would have fallen asleep, which would not have been good for anybody. And I'm pedaling along. I have about half an hour to get there, and it's about 2 miles away, which, if you're on a bike, is like, what, 15 minutes, 25 at the outside if you're somewhat slow. At least for me, anyway. And it's going to probably take... Oh, I'd probably get there perfectly on time, considering how many stoplights I had to go through and all that. But anyway, the point I'm trying to get to is, I was pedaling along, and I'm like, wow, it is really hard to pedal my bike today. Am I just that tired? Have I been out of it? Am I out of shape? And I kind of heard this, like, chuffing noise, like... I was like, what the heck? Do I have something, like, stuck in my tires? And it turns out I had a flat on the front of the front tire. It was flat. Pure flat. I had apparently ridden over some kind of evil, like thorn that was stuck. Really, it was like, at first I thought it was a pebble, but it was a thorn stuck in the rubber, and it was horrid. Ladies, have you ever had a thorn stuck in the rubber? Huh? It was just awful. And it was just, I don't know. I was very irritated because it wasn't a big hole. I'm just going to tell you that much. I can easily patch it. So I'm going to tell you what. I'll patch my bike tire if you can patch this game. Okay? But anyway. So pretty much what I'm trying to get at is I had to call my mother to come not only pick me up, but also to get me over to the interview, which was horrifyingly embarrassing. Thankfully, she didn't drop me off out front and go, "Bye, sweetie," because she would do that too. She knows how that gets on me. But anyway, so I went in for the interview, and it went okay. I actually mentioned that I do the YouTube stuff. He's like, "So, do you have any experience with technology and all that stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah, I used to mess around with that kind of stuff as a kid. I used to do all the AVI video things. I worked in when I was in middle school. I worked for a little TV broadcasting thing for the school, like, little announcements of the day. I knew exactly as much about that stuff as the teacher did, which was funny because back then we still used VHS tapes to broadcast everything. Wow, I'm so surprised that even went... Oh! Too late. I'm getting close, though. Okay, I am very surprised that even happened. Hold on, I gotta focus. Ah! Stories can wait. Stories can wait. That's... You know what that is? That is pure, poor hand-eye coordination right there. That is disgusting. I just have to aim the jump correctly. That's all I gotta do. But anyway, so basically, I went in for the interview, and it was alright, and I told him, I do the YouTube stuff. And he's like, yeah, I can kind of tell by the way you talk. You kind of have the rhythm to your voice. And I was like, wow, that's really nice of you. I was impressed that he could tell. And we talked, and I was like, yeah, I may not be the most technologically advanced guy. Like, I still use a CD player, and my phone is about 8 years old and all that stuff. I've never bought an Apple product ever. I don't use iTunes. I don't use anything from Apple, to be honest. But Well, the closest thing I come to using an apple is Fruit of the Loom. That's all I'm gonna say. So anyway, I basically said, okay, this is what I can do. This is what I pretty much told him straight up. You know, I'm not the most tech savvy person there is. Like, I don't know everything, but I'm a pretty quick learner and all that. It's like, yeah, you know, that's fine, and I'll give you a call in a couple days because you know you're a nice enough guy, and I think I'll give you a call. And I was like, thank you, thank you. And so I walk out, and as soon as I'm about to leave, this extraordinarily attractive woman comes up to me and says, excuse me, is this where the interviews are being held? And I'm going to admit, for a split second, I was tempted to say no. As horrible as that is, I was very tempted to say, no, this is the wrong Radio Shack, or which one are you looking for again? Because this one was absolutely striking. She wasn't sexually attractive. Her face was just wonderfully sculpted, I have to say. As strange, creepy as that may sound, her face was just absolutely wonderfully sculpted. Her eyebrows were perfect. I don't know what it is. They weren't just like perfectly trimmed. It was like, I don't know. That probably sounds weird because, you know, guys don't usually talk about that kind of stuff. But I'm telling you, good bone structure can really strike me. And I have a bad feeling that she's going to get the job over me. Probably not only because she seemed fairly sharp, but, you know, the whole attractive thing. And because the other 2 times I'd gone into Radio Shack, one time because I had to buy the microphone that I was going to get for my 1,000 subscription special, and another time to return it, there was 2 guys there, and they were both there during the interview. You know, they weren't in the room, but they were like manning the store. And the manager was a guy. So I have a bad feeling that rather than hiring, you know, instead of having 4 guys on the staff, they might get this very pretty woman who looked to be about 23, as I'm about to turn 19 in March. So I have no idea. I'm trying to be optimistic and think that they might hire us both, but you never know. So that's my little spiel. Yeah, at first I thought I hadn't told you guys that my tire went flat. That was the big thing. So that's basically what happened with me. That was my little tale to be told about that. Here, let me take a drink of water. Okay, this is pretty easy. I just keep screwing up on the final little bit. I assume it's the final little bit. I really, really, really hope it's the final bit. It seems like it. It feels like it. And admittedly, the 4th thing, you know, the thing with all the pillars, doesn't seem too hard. You just gotta get the timing right. Well, in fact, this whole thing is just pure timing, but you know what I mean. Oh! Anyway. I am so sorry, everybody. That is purely my typical, horrible, shoddy... That is my poor performance right there. That is all of that coming out in a blaze of glory. Yeah, it's an absolutely wonderful piece of glory, isn't it? You just want to hold it away. You just want to take the glory and hold it away somewhere special in your heart. You know what? I don't need you. What are you talking about, Gunslinger? It's obvious that you need me. You obviously cannot play these games all by yourself. It is ridiculous to even think that you can. You know what? No, I refuse. Go away. I am not talking to you right now. Forget you, Heinrich. Oh, you almost broke your little sweating pact, Gunslinger. Oh, don't be so naughty all the time. You know what? I don't need you right now. Fine, whatever. Anyway, everybody. Again, I'm so sorry. We should already be past this. We should be at the final boss. We should be blah, 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 blah. You know, all the things that you people have been telling me I should be doing ever since the day of the creation. Anyway. It seems like if I can get past that guy, I can get past, like, the next screen and a half. Oh well. I'm glad we're using Boshy for this, by the way. I don't know why. It just seems appropriate. I have no idea why. It seems appropriate. I want to burp, just to give you guys some warning. Ugh. Sorry. I've been very gassy all day. I don't know why. Very horrid, very horrid. But anyway, so what's new with you guys? Have you guys been doing anything interesting? Oh, one other thing. Before I even had applied to Radio Shack, I also had gone to a local senior center to go volunteer because I am exceptionally bored with all of my time. You can only play around on the computer and watch TV and laze around the house and do the normal menial chores and all that before you just want to blow your head off or have someone else do it. But anyway, basically, I needed something else to stimulate me, and I decided to go to the local senior center and volunteer there, and I finally got a call from them yesterday, and I'm going to give them a call Monday. Today is currently Sunday. It is the 29th. Wait, is it Sunday? Yes, it's Sunday. Okay, for a second I thought I'd lost a day. But anyway, so yeah, I will basically be catering, I guess you'd call it, at a senior center, just for the heck of it. And you never know what it might lead to. You never know. I'll tell you one thing, old people can surprise you. That is one thing I've come to learn. I could taste the victory. It rammed me right in the face. It rammed me right in the chops. I can do it again. Don't even lie. Don't you even lie to me! You know what? I know why I can't do it. That's why I couldn't do it. Let's go. I know what to do. We're on a mission. We're on a mission. We gotta do it. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We can do it now. Once I get back to that jump, I am going to make it. Guaranteed. 1,000,000% guaranteed. If I can get back there, and if I can do that jump again, I will give you all your money back if I fail. Every single non-existent penny that you ever paid me. Don't you love how, instead of, like, getting mad at the game now, I'm just, like, every time something bad goes wrong, I, like, wail like a struck animal? It's not a good sign. And I'm not looking forward to what I'm going to be like when I do this again on hard-on. Why? Why? Zero Megman X, how do you find this fun? I don't understand. Never mind. I honestly don't care. I honestly thought this was the part that y'all rage quit at. How could you not? How could you not? That first part is an utter disaster zone. That part, that guy, that thing is an utter, pure, radioactive sinkhole. You must all dance. Dance the tango de la muerte. Let's go. It lagged! It lagged! It lagged! It lagged. That jump. That jump! Sangrino! If I've ever wanted to hurt you, now is the apex so far. We still have another 2 worlds to go and another 3 bosses to get through. Including a secret boss that I have not seen yet, but I know where it is. That's right, I'm going back to World 7. I'm going to see what that stupid boss is. I don't care if I can beat it or not. I'm going to see what it is. In fact, I've heard that nobody's beat it yet. At least on camera. So if any of you have beat it, just turn on Hypercam and beat it. You can do it again. I know you can. 'Cause you're all amazing, and I can't play games at all. I could be playing Cthulhu Saves the World right now. Yes, I could. Water. Agua. Come on. I gotta sneeze. I gotta sneeze. I gotta sneeze. I swear to God, if I sneeze during... Okay. Can I sneeze? No. Okay, it's backed off. It's coming back. Not now. Not now. For the love of all that is holy, not now. Okay. It keeps coming back at the most inopportune moments. It's like as soon as I jump off, it's like, oh. Hey. Okay, now it's completely gone. Sorry about that. Yeah, okay, it's completely gone. That was only because I spammed too hard. You know what I need to do? I need to give it a 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I gotta do. Just gotta give it the 1, 2, 3, 4 count and then look to see what happens. And I think it lagged again, but I'm not 100% sure. That might have just been the game. But I'll stop it in a minute. See, the thing is, I'd rather stop it and nothing, like, come of it than to, like, let it go on and on and on and have it lag horribly. Ooh, that was close. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was only 3!